4 years ago, you all engaged a company called G Safety.
Oh, G Safety, yes,
you
correct.
Command Center, right?
Yes, you are right. Some of the system is still
new already, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay.
Were you involved in that time?
No, we won't.
Oh.
I think we jointly bidded for police P5 project.
Okay.
Then we won it through ATOS.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so thanks for coming. I will show you. I don't want to bore you with all these demo, all these PPT. I will do all the live demo.
Nice.
Okay. So there are two companies here. So one dabbles with mapping and digital twin. So I think digital twin is overly used buzzword. I'll show you how our digital twin is different from others. The second one is a very unique camera. I believe you have seen all these PTZ, all these cameras, mostly made by the Chinese.
Okay.
With the dome-shaped PTZ shaped camera. So most of these cameras are 1K, 2K. And there's no problem with this, but it's dominated by the Chinese. Key Vision, Dahua, Bosch also one of them. But this camera only look at one direction. Field of view is only 120 degrees, mostly. Then if anything happens behind, you can't see. So in a lot of situations like corner or the fence, you usually have to put a couple just to cover the angle. We make a very unique camera. We make a 4K, 8K, 360 camera, stitched real time inside the chip. So there are 4 lenses here. Each lens is about 190 degree field of view, lateral, 190 degree up down. So every lens 190 lateral, 190. So when you stitch it all together, it becomes a panoramic cubical 360 in real time. So you must have bought this. This order is Insta 360, right? You walk, you take video, right? But this one doesn't stitch inside it. You download to the desktop software and then it will stitch. This is mostly for capturing video. So our advantage is you put it down in the in the spatial area, it covers all angles and at a higher resolution. No blind spot. And also at the same time, later I'll show you how we use it in a digital twin. So in a digital twin, we map indoor, outdoor by just scanning and walking. Right. Then we create a 3D scene. Right? Then we take this video inside this from here and stitch it in real time to the 3D scene. We create an effect called 4D. Yeah. So very good for virtual patrol and stuff. Let me shortly, later I'll show you live in this office. Okay. So I give you an example. I'll show you an example. You must have used Google Map all the time. Google Street View, wayfinding, etc. On the right is Google Map or Street Map. So you can see what's the difference between their map and our map.
The map is yours, right?
The map is ours. So our map has video. Right? Video is stitched in real time to our map. So we are the only company that create this kind of map. It's called 4D map. We patented this. We have the best of both worlds, 3D and video. Of course, if we don't solve the problem of how to map it quickly, you use all these devices out there. You see that the thing costs $150,000. Not many people know how to use. If we use that, take video non-stop and then send it to my AI pipeline or AI pipeline, create a 3D map first. But 3D map is static, right? Plus the video from here, we stitch in real time inside the server. We create this effect. Then how are we using it in project? I'll show you. So later I'm going to demonstrate you live. This is outside. So if it's all browser based, no apps to install, right? You literally walk around. So if your guard can access your site in this manner without being on the ground, this is a unique key advantage we can bring to virtual patrol. Right? Let me go inside. Right? So the indoor is also the same. Right? You walk around inside indoor. And because we are a web menu, right? Web menu, I can click on the button here and bring out the menu. web and web can talk. I can order coffee for you later. Later, because our credit card is all tied to them already. Later I'll show you that live. Then here you see the advertisement display their content. Because I have my digital theory, I can replace the content, any content I want. Virtual billboard. Now I go upstairs, you see this is now upstairs, right? Then there's a door here on the left which is locked. This door is locked. I program a button which is an API that connects to the IoT and opens the door. So in my digital twin, rather unique. Nobody built this kind of digital twin. So it's an interactive real-time digital twin. So the benefit of you, I'll ask one person to scan our office. Our office is about 18,000 square foot. to scan our office, you probably walk, take video. Only 5 maybe 10 minutes you need to finish it. So this guy is an IT intern. You walk from that point to this point, scan and create this effect and show you. Right. So let me show you one key, one application of this project. So Foxconn Industrial Internet Citizen, they have 8 factories in Vietnam. They are faced with this manpower guarding problem. So Vietnamese you pay them $50 more, tomorrow they turn up in the other camp. They have MC problem, they have all sorts of problems like guards. But they cannot carry your guards because they are usually Foxconn manufacturer for Amazon and all these big brands. They have very stringent, very high expectation for security and stuff, right? So to solve the problem, we went in there and digital twin scan all the 8 factories, then start to put camera in, and then start to program the AI to walk by itself. This is not me clicking a mouse. This is AI walking the path. At every spot is stopped, I give him the task here. Check this, check. Then check OK, he moved to another spot.
So what are the typical check that you are
So up to you to program. This is an agent. It's up to you to program. So we have space now. Now with video, we can actually automate the whole patrolling process. And you can trust the AI vision will patrol this more accurate, more human very complacent, walk, jalan, CC, they are not really doing their job. But this one will always do your job. Right? And you can program the frequency of this check every 15 minutes, every 1 hour. You can bring out the dashboard or whatever to check this and check that. So this one solves their problem. They maintain a quality of the, not just maintain the quality, but they raise the productivity of the guards. The guards can do other stuff, and then they actually enhance the quality of the check. They actually discover more problems than this. Of course, you say, oh, why not use VA? They use VA, but this is an old factory, right? Old factory, old camera. Most of the camera are passive recording devices. So that is how we solve one of the problems in process. So from there, we realized, wow, this is actually a pain point for many guarding agencies. So I show you how other people will map now. So the other people will map indoor by this kind of device, like tripod mounted device. You don't have time to learn this. You also don't want to learn 3D modeling. Ours is just walk, take video only. Who is faster? Who is cheaper? Right? So we have to solve the problem of how to do rapid 3D mapping if you want to make that kind of 4D map. It has to be so easy, Dixie. You put a construction cap, a helmet, anyone can also already give you an immediate report what 3D, what is going on the ground. Right? And I'll show you how we do it in a major concert event. This is in China. This event, 500,000 people attended over 3 days. A lot of police guards needed on the ground, right? And then also they need a lot of CCTV, right? We went in to solve this problem. First, we replaced the camera with an omnidirectional. 18 cameras replaced 72 cameras. And still higher resolution, still cover everything. Right? That is not all we stop, right? Then we take satellite map. Don't need to send drone. Don't even need the carbon permit. Satellite map to map out this area. Create a map for the mobile command center. Click, and zoom in again. We go to 4D map. So we are possibly the only company that can map anywhere and also create a one-stop solution for mapping your city to your indoor to your outdoor and turning all this live. see our camera is there. So patrol guards can down walk like that already lah, in the command center or in a mobile phone. Actually, where are we? We are actually here. We are actually inside the police tent. Now every event in Dongguan, we have a team following the police officer, creating this command center. Then install the server, install the camera on the spot, right? And then retreat after the event. And so you see, this is the first time a camera has been used in a digital twin like this. Then the same camera we are also using it for video analytics. Heat map, people counting, crowd management, all sorts of stuff. Later I'll show you how our VA is different. We are not any different from other people, but what we have done is today when you buy any camera, you want to program VA, you must go and get STNCS or some of the tech company, get some Python programmer, sit down there, train some model, build the source code, and then you where got time to learn that, right? Our way of programming our AI is just by texting my camera in plain English in your language, and our AI will understand your intent, generate the train model on the fly. Later I'll show you how we train our model. We don't train the big model, right? We train the small specialized model. Let's say you want the AI to detect fire and smoke, you only train the camera only to understand fire and smoke. And we have a thing called synthetic data training. So when the typical way, conventional way is when you train fire, you must go and buy some closed source or get some open source data set. These are a lot of fire, right? Thousands and thousands of images, all annotated by auntie, uncle, retired auntie, uncle sitting that's how they earn their money. Skill.ai, right? Skill.ai feeding our AI to train. That's how Skill.ai make money. Skill subcontract to millions of Filipino, Chinese, all sitting inside a box this thing out, a box that thing out to identify the objects, to label the object. That way of training is not what my camera train, because that way is so. My camera do contextual training. If I need to train fire, if I'm guarding this place for fire and smoke, I only want my camera to know fire and smoke in this environment, this lighting. So how do I generate that? I take the video feed from this camera, no fire, no smoke. I use another training AI which will create synthetic data, fire and smoke, and train my camera to produce enough to let the camera train. Let me show you why this is very important. Actually, when you buy this UniView box, they give you 84 VA. I realized that most of our peers and competition are using it only for geofencing night crossing. Seriously, these are the two VA you need. Most of your security requirement can be met with this. Right? At night, you don't want anybody to come in. You just geofence, night cross. They don't use the rest of it. All the behavioral one you don't use, right? Why? Because when the accuracy of this kind of VA drop to 70%, 80%, that means there's 20-30% still false alert. When you have too much false alert, nobody cares, nobody look at the screen and read, right? We make sure that our training AI train until the false alert drop down to below 5%. Let me show you how we train. Once again, let's say at NUS. And in NUS, we have many use cases, 10, 12 use cases that they give us: threatening behavior, fire and smoke. Let me give you a subset of how we train fire. So, so fire and smoke. So what we will do is we will take real video feed from this. This is a camera there. It's a conventional camera, not our camera. It's a normal camera. We take the real video feed from there, daytime, nighttime, we feed it to our training AI. Our training AI keep generating all permutation of all sorts of fire. Okay, this is not real. This is a Mancali, it's generated by AI doing all sorts of fire conditions. So he's creating many permutations like this. Right? Oh, this is smoke, and our AI recognizes this is another test case, another use case, another test set. This one, another one. This fire is also generated by AI. This fire also generated by AI. So we don't have enough data. Like recently we have another project with childcare development agency, right? Baby fighting, baby gonna abuse. This one you cannot produce this kind of data, right? So we have to use synthetic data to train, to make it, and your synthetic data must be photoreal, realistic, in the same environment, in the same condition, right? So we have this training, I keep training on camera here until we reach certain accuracy, F1 value decrease, recall value increase, then AMP value increase until 35% and 95%, then we are happy with the result we deploy. This is how we train our camera. Right? So in the context of the Dongguan project, so the police can actually walk around and control the ground like this, right, in their command center. Right, from daytime, nighttime, also the same. Right. So this is one area of application we use for our solution. Another solution that we brought, maybe coming closer to our own shore, is this thing, right? NUS, National University of Singapore. They have the traditional command and control. So we came in to build a new command and control center for them.
Where data doesn't sit in dashboards, it triggers action.
So most command center you see
information is spread across many
are
tools.
like
They
they
don't
have
always
video
connect,
wall, right?
so
When you have so many videos, nobody cares. Look at the screen anymore. That's why you
Previously,
depend on
it was the
VA,
opposite.
right?
Silo
Then
apps,
a lot of silo apps that you
sensitive
develop
data,
and
fragile point links.
invest over the year. Everyone has their own dashboard, right? No situation awareness.
Integrated operations.
Our digital twin, when we come in, we put in satellite map 289 buildings,
This is where Visio
connect
and
sensors,
POLYTRON
CCTV data all to every building, every block, every room. And when something happens, the building will blink. Then you zoom into the level, you know which room,
Understand
which
faster,
causing the alert.
act sooner. Through
So we
campus-wide
build them a
APIs,
new kind of
cameras,
digital
and the video
We
system
give them
like
real-time
building
situation
management,
awareness.
lift monitoring, and fire alarms. Operations
And you
finally
go
work
to
with
LinkedIn
one
website,
picture.
you can see they NUS posted themselves many months ago, 4 5 months ago. They say that this new operating system, this new command center, raised their productivity by 30% and decreased their manpower. They last time used to have more people studying than the Gun House every day. Right?
Demographic
So
cues
they-
and
How many years
planning.
back?
Huh?
This one, the NUS one.
Yeah.
How many years ago? Just recently, you built.
Just recently only.
Oh, just recently.
Yeah.
Because
So-
I was with NUS previously, I think.
You know Kenny?
Yeah.
Kenny, UCI, University Campus Infrastructure, Yanling, under Yanling.
We were dealing with the security side.
So literally they can also patrol the ground like this. Right. Then I show you the same digital twin that they built. They also use it for the president office. See the president office, the same map that we built. They have the president office has a
Check whether president come.
no. It's a very good showcase for interactive screen. They can show the campus around.
Okay, I
Right?
get it.
This is actually a lot of customers are actually mayor of city because they use this to attract investment. I want to bring you go there see your zoo whatever. Later I'll demonstrate to you live in the office so you can see.
Yeah, nice.
So what Q1 so okay, so later let me quickly go through the team. So two companies here. So let me introduce the team. There are two Visual chairman is Muhammad Noor Bakar. He's very active political in the political scene. Board member SMRT, PUB, MPA, ambassador to Kuwait. Bob McCoy, current chairman of NASDAQ, also recently joined us as a senior strategy advisor. Jonathan Ashton is the chairman of Rolls-Royce Asia. They build the aircraft engine, right? And director at Genting Singapore, chairman of Semcorp UK. He's the chairman of POLYTRON. Anwar Sir is CEO, former CEO of Home Academy, former Deputy Commissioner, Singapore Civil Defence, also recently joined us as the CEO of POLYTRON and Deputy CEO Visual. John Hui is the MD of, was many years, 37 years in Bank of America, is our COO. Yao Kun is the Deputy CEO at the Synapse, our health agency ministry, Deputy Assistant CEO at HTX, former CTO at Singapore Police, former CIO at Ministry of Defence. Tristan, Deputy Commander SEPCOM. Tristan, also partnered with us together. You know Tristan,
Yeah, I know
right?
Tristan.
So this so the wife was recently was a commissioner of prison, recently stepped down.
Yeah.
Sharin is the former CEO of Singapore Postal Service,
Yes.
former MD.
Okay.
Raymond is former CEO, 21 years in Temasek, and is now recently our chief strategy officer. Sorry, wrong title. So Eddie Chow, many years entrepreneur, sold 3 companies to Temasek. David Wu is the guy who brought us to Saudi Arabia and also brought us the Hong Kong Government Investment Fund. Eric Koo, you know him lah. Chelsea Koo, you also know him lah.
Yes, it's two gentlemen.
So okay, then Li Han Shi, son of OCBC family, Chu Ye King, Singapore billionaire woman, they also recently invested in us. Ban Singh, we use a lot of storage. Global CCO of Seagate, also an investor. So okay, so you know what we do. Satellite we map. Later I show you. That's why because we can map anywhere. You can go to Google Earth. You can try to see a map of. So we can map anywhere means I can show you. This is North Pyongyang. Recently we have a project we map out the whole North Korea.
Oh, serious?
So
Wow.
So I show you the map of North Korea.
I just recently went to the DMC.
Okay.
Which side I was? Which side? What which side of the thing? I'm on the right side or the left side?
So this is Taiwan. We also recently met 41,000 square kilometer. Shanghai 6,390 square kilometer. Then Pyongyang. This is Pyongyang. Now we are mapping Bangkok and Vietnam. And then also we recently mapped Iran before the war. Wow. So there was a map of Iran. So map of Iran. So we usually build this map for dashboard, for command and control. Then okay, so we buy. Later I show you in the box. You can choose anywhere on planet Earth. You know, choose the resolution of satellite. Then you map. When we finish this demonstration, we'll show you in the big screen. We have mapped the entire Singapore, including Changi Airport. Okay. So Changi Airport not allowed to map because no drones allowed it. Later I'll show you how we map Changi Airport from there. So the advantage of this kind of mapping is no need government permit, no restriction to military zone, no weather dependency, and frequent update to the map. And this is a McKinsey internal report. They compare us with the rest of the world. They are all using LiDAR, camera and stuff. We have 14 patents granted already by USPTO on this. And this is software. Later I'll show you live. Then on the ground we cannot use satellite. Then we use consumer grade 360 device to walk around, either mount or whatever, you can quickly map out the area. And then this kind of mapping plus this 360 video becomes 4D map. We are the only company that produce this kind of map, 4D map. So combine these two, we are your digital twin partner. Anywhere you want. Super fast workflow, cheaper device, very easy, no need to learn. You don't have time to learn 3D modeling or software anymore. So then this is another interesting thing. We have another technology. You take your video object around anything, right? You turn that in 3D model. Then combining this one and this one, the 3D map and this one, we now got a project HTX, a proof of concept, digital forensic for crime scene, traffic accident, for evidence collection. So the accuracy they want us to give us is 1 centimeter. They do measurement. So we are building the system for that. So on a map of Singapore, they can zoom in to see this accident, zoom in to see that crime scene. All these will be documented in 3D. So that's what we do for HTX. All thanks to Yao Kun. So now, if you want, I can also scan you and make you into a 3D. Yeah. So scanning is super fast, you see. That's how you scan. If your officer have one phone and one 360 at hand, any incident, facility management or whatever, he can document this for you. Document this, what happened on the site. So you have another level up to, not just taking video, beyond just taking video. Okay, now this 360 camera is unique. Currently we are G3, G1, G2, G3. This is G4. G4 is unique. It has 200 TOPS AI inference capability design. And embedded, it has NVR, network re-recording, video recordings all done inside. Later I also can show you, we have another compression technology on that box. We can compress a normal H.265 video by another 90%. So that saves on storage. H.265 is already very compressed. I think the Chinese are introducing some standard between H.265 to 266. They introduced H.265 plus. Right? H.265 plus means, when you watch something, anything not moving at night, especially they don't compress. They only compress the frame when they move, subsequent frame when there's movement. Right? We do it at the pixel level. We compress only at the pixel that moves, pixel that change value. Right? So I'll show you later velocity compression. Right? So the idea is at the end of the day, at night you can stream all your video back to a small little box. We compress to 90% saving again, then before you store in the hard disk. Right? So this camera is unique because it has embedded very powerful AI chip that store and they stitch all these. Imagine having 4K and 8K video stitching real time 60 frames. It will be very hot, right? Okay, then you ask me, will the Chinese make it? I'm sure the Chinese will come and make this kind of camera. We still have some lead, but the world is very big. So world has big market for all sorts of camera. 360 being one of them. So we create a new category player. These are your all normal cameras. These are 360, right? And this, if you go a big competition, we are not throwing this away. A lot of projects we still use this kind of camera. For example, long passageway, I don't need this kind of camera. I use this. But if you give your competition another level, you have this kind of camera. This is another advantage. And so when you put this kind of camera, you need cabling, right? You need all this stuff, right? We don't need you to, if you have, let's say, contractor doing some work there, you want to monitor that, you are not going to install a CCTV. If it's no coverage there, what happened? Right? So now we invent another rig. This is a 360 camera. This is AI box, 5G router, all integrated here, plus battery power. This battery can last 1 day, 3 days, or 7 days. Very good for event, National Day election, or for one-off event. We make this actually for the police because EV car caught fire, they cannot just go away. After they douse the fire, they cover it with a chemical blanket. Then they usually have a person who watch that. This will be good. Putting down there, stream 4K, 8K video back to command center, live. And then to program the AI, like I say, watch this place. Anybody coming close, please alert me. I just need to text my camera in that manner, and then have this demo. Let me show you the quality of this 4K, 8K video.
So it's weather resistant, right?
Weather resistant, tested in now it's streaming to YouTube.
It's like 7.
So you become a portable AI, portable camera, right? This is like a mobile moving around camera with AI box, 5G router all inside.
But this one will be very nice.
Very useful for you, lah. Contractor doing work, another monitoring device.
From YouTube, public market, right?
Also, the airport construction, you can
you can
monitor anyone going
yes,
to the wrong place.
Back then, when we were looking at some of these T5 construction, we had a lot of problems trying to find a solution.
You move everywhere, you broadcast anywhere.
This is actually
Very, very good.
A lot of practical usage.
So our camera compared with them, you have seen the wider coverage, omnidirectional coverage. What you have not seen is the VA, how to program the video analytics. Later I'll show you how easy you can program the video analytics yourself. And because of the coverage, this is a real customer project. They used to have 41 cameras, this one looking there, this one looking in all directions. But because we cover more angle, we have higher resolution, we help them reduce to 12 cameras. So when you reduce to 12 number of cameras, you reduce switches, installation costs, and all the hidden cabling costs. Of course, this is a very big market. We love to give the Chinese a run for the money because we are Singapore made, and then this is the software hardware business is a $250 billion market. So the traditional camera, we have a AI. This is the box. Later I'll show you how to program the AI using POLYTRON 1. Then we are now also mounting on top of robot dogs and stuff. This is POLYTRON 1. POLYTRON 1 can be as small as a box of pizza each, or as big as a server rack. So up to you. So each to the server. Later I show you. We are also mounting onto a robot dog for Hong Kong Police, AI box, 5G router plus 360 camera for the Hong Kong Police. But I want to show you this very funny. These are recent one. We're making the camera smaller and smaller for robot dog. So you can see this is so small. As small as a cup. So why you see the Surtees dog they use LiDAR. This is fucking stupid. The LiDAR thing, when LiDAR, you know how it works, right? The LiDAR is not human eye. It is one device that sends out millions of rays that keep bounce back, time of flight. For glass, it cannot know. So for Surtees dog, for this kind of typical solution using LiDAR, the LiDAR is for them to obstacle avoidance and stuff. You first have to have a map, right? The map they usually use that kind of device to map out the whole area to create a map in the dog brain. Then the dog while is navigating according to a path is planned inside the brain already. Then you will navigate. But now Surtees, I don't know you know about internally they are struggling with the robot dog navigation inside indoor because there's so many changes and permutations in a very crowded airport environment. Sometimes the billboard is there, no obstacle, then suddenly someone erects something there. So they created a lot of confusion and I think the block must react fast enough to be able to react to a dynamic change. Why is it Tesla car don't have this stupid ugly LiDAR on top of all your Chinese car, EV car? You can go and quote me, don't quote me, you can go and check YouTube why Elon Musk dump LiDAR in favor of vision, in favor of RGB. Right? Because he believed these are eyes like the human eye. If we have done enough data and enough training, it can be intelligent. So this is the reason why we also believe in that. First, we told for visual, we tell everybody we can turn 2D image into 3D model. Nobody believes in that. Second, we tell people, right, this RGB with enough data training, just like just now I say synthetic data training, we can make the camera as intelligent as a very effective security type. Right? So we are making this camera. So we don't want the LiDAR on top of the robot. The LiDAR has no use for it. Of course, it can complement my vision-based navigation, obstacle avoidance. But in order not to make it, we are also making it smaller, 1/3 the size. Like they carry 8 kg, and this is 3D printed. You can put your own logo and AI whatever box 3D on. But this one is much smaller. Right. Just now I show you a portable camera like this. This is like a portable walking camera, walking AR.
Just curious, what did the Hong Kong police do with this?
Okay, I'll show you. And then we also make them. You can dress it up and less intimidating. Like National Day, dress up in national. So this is the kind of smaller form factor that we're bringing. I show you what Hong Kong police is doing. So we are doing their command center. We're building for Hong Kong government invested in us. I think we saw this. So first Hong Kong police command center they want to upgrade. So they want a 3D map of Hong Kong. Then because of the incident, they are not putting more cameras. So they have more security budget, more fixed camera, right? So we will take one pie because they will still use the normal camera, but they will also want 360 camera. Then they like our concept of our autonomous 24/7 autonomous security. So you know Hong Kong, you watch some Hong Kong drama, you see this Hong Kong drama police in green uniform walking, patrolling the street. It's quite a common sight in Hong Kong. They do have police patrolling the town, not like us. So now they are heightened security. They are using robot dog to patrol the town. Each robot dog is charged by a station, mobile station. So they divide the whole Hong Kong into 600 sectors. Each sector covered by a dog.
So the dog actually do
the dog actually go patrol, stream video back to command center, have dynamic video editing that can deploy over the air to the. So it is fixed camera plus mobile camera plus mobile, VA walking. So we created a command center concept for them. So using satellite, we map out the entire area. every city is built by all these block of city that circle like that. Then we piece them. Then on the ground you put a pole. Then you scan on the street level, you do this stuff. Then we create a 3D like this. Indoor. Then we start putting our camera in. Then we fuse the camera, video inside our 3D scene in real time. We create something called 4D scene. Every project, every site that they're monitoring, they want it zoomed down to zone. They can see from command center, they can see what is going on. Walking around doing it. So command center will look like this, a map, a dashboard, all the data integrated. We'll go with SI partner, putting all the data, but we are adding value to them. Spatial awareness, spatial intelligence.
What is your transmission medium for your live images?
Sorry,
Your live images from your cameras, how are they transmitted back to
5G.
command?
5G.
Telco 5G.
Yeah, telco 5G. And because we do compression, later I show you our compression compresses 90% of the bandwidth. You achieve this, then they get unlimited SIM from corporate one from
No lag.
almost no lag. You will see. I haven't shown you the demo. Come, let me show you the demo first.
The one that.
So this is our office.
On the internet.
Okay, so it now runs in his browser.
Those who want to see can.
So it literally you can backcode as no lag. Okay, move around. Now come inside the office. Turn it to turn 3D. So when we scan, we already identify all these. When we scan, our AI is already learning the environment, everything that is scanned. Now go inside. So it's like property guru, you buy property, you must have seen this, but our scene is animated live on. So imagine this is the office, this is the cafe outside, right? I go there. Because we are a web menu, they also have a coffee menu in the web. You open up there. Then I ask them, can I integrate my credit card to you? Then now I can order coffee for you. What do you want? Let's order one white one. Let's order white coffee. I'm not trying to sell you coffee. Trying to tell you this. Ours is a web app. They are web app. You must have a lot of web applications. We can interoperate together. Very easy. Now, what coffee you want?
Like, who haven't drink coffee one? Shoot.
Okay, I'll order
Okay,
4 white coffee. White coffee is nice. You order 4.
Oh, white coffee.
Press-
Yeah, it's press 4.
Check out. Then our credit card is tied to that. Then later in 10 minutes, you see this coffee delivered to us. So you can imagine if I can make this into a navigable map, that means okay for privacy concern or auto mobile this could be a live navigation for all your passengers around. Right? They can scan the QR code, they can immediately see where they are. They can zoom around, walk around. Right? So this is the possibilities are limited.
Yeah. And so for the Hong Kong police project, you actually do the mapping for the city.
Yeah.
And create the additional tree.
Yeah.
And you're able to also zoom into the interior of
Yes.
different buildings.
Yes.
So Hong Kong police is able to get permission of the building owners.
Now Hong Kong is very different from the Hong Kong we used to know. It's now very Chinese. So no privacy.
So they got basic security
No
law.
need permission. Now they will stop all the cameras. Look at, they have no rights already. Anything they did something affecting national security, go to Beijing. Not try in Hong Kong. Try in
New security law.
And in Singapore, so I think the context is
Yeah.
Our context is very simple. We can auto mosaic your face by AI. Or we are not trying to scan every building lah. Probably we may be scanning the electrical data center or whatever. Some sites. Oh, I can show you one of the areas that we did for sets, not sets. T5. Sorry, CAG.
Later can accidentally press the ATOS one, the ATOS file, accidentally press and then we see what is inside.
See the software one better.
The new one.
See the software one later.
Okay.
Okay, I'll show you what we did. This is one application in CAG. The baggage handling area. Yeah, the conveyor belt is actually underneath.
The baggage sorting area.
So okay.
Actually, we don't have an upcoming contract with CWS. That monitoring, sorry, remote cameras.
This one. Yeah, because the baggage gets stuck there, nobody want to go down and check. Right? So they put enough cameras there, they can actually literally walk around. Yeah. Right? You can immediately spot, first investigation first. You can spot what's the problem there. Right?
This one is they are using a mounted camera like that, or those that is permanent feature.
Okay. So this thing we want the POC. You're almost going to be given the contract. Later Eric can explain to you.
You know.
You know the reason. So this is the reason I hope I can win back this thing together with you. So okay, you're asking a question, how is Johor Police using that? So they want more cameras, more patrol cars, right? And having the dog in the petrol system, right? This is their dog. The dog that they bought is from Unitary. They only want our 360 camera, our AI box and 5G router. And from command and control, they can see a map of all their dogs and drones. Drones will be for immediate response. The drones will also be our. So to program AI, you see, you just need to type, sleep detection. Just type in English to my AI. AI will start creating the video. Train the model to a certain accuracy, then deploy.
So whatever learned in one AI can be translated to another. I mean, the learning part, right? Typing, right?
Yeah.
So is it configured? It's just to that camera, or it's something that can be?
It can be to any camera, but because you see when you put my camera here, daytime, nighttime, the lighting will affect. It's all computer vision, all pixel, right? So in order to maintain the same level of accuracy, you also want to fine tune and train getting the real video feed from another camera, right? Because you're gonna
just repeating the prompt.
Later I'll show you how we. So no more. We don't build those VA anymore. It's all done by AI. AI coded all this for me. Then I have another one feature. Because of camera, we can put an AI model there. So now the camera has reasoning and thinking power. It is not just recording. When you detect rubbish on the floor, the camera is calling the alarm, and also sending a robot dog, getting the vacuum cleaner come out and do all this cleaning. Then from command center, they can monitor all their stuff. Right? This is the vision we painted there. And then all these drones, morning time, they will all programmed to a certain part. They also patrol. Sending video feed, doing video analytics on the ground. So fixed camera, mobile camera, all working hand in hand together for unified dashboard. I finished this demo first, sorry. So the food is also scanned by our video, taking video, and then food also can be scanned, right? So
you all don't go down to buy food.
So now you go in, come back. Now we go to our office. So from far you can see there's a TV there, their own TV, right? But in our digital twin, our own version, I can change it to my own video. Billboard advertisement. Now go up. You wave a little. So now our office, you can see our friend coming out. Glenn. Right? So he's waiting here at the door. Right? There's a door knob. She's been locked outside. Now the door is locked. I click open the door. You can see the door. Very easy. Any device that has an API, I can program it. Right? Switch off the light. Off the light. Switch off the TV. Off the TV. So imagine this one, your facility manager. Interactive and real time. Now come in. Come up here. So now everybody is live now.
Hi.
Everybody wave.
Light is one turn. Okay, so now there's a light switch that I click switch on. Then get the vacuum cleaner, come out, do something. There's a button there. The Xiaomi has an API.
Okay.
Positioning. Please wait.
So this is the kind of petrol app I mean maybe I can build for or your command and control that I can build for your dashboard.
Can your platform integrate with like other systems such as access control, X-ray?
Yes, no problem. API.
Anything with API you can select it and provide a single operational picture.
Yes. I show you our most recent project. Solvers, you know Solvers?
Yes,
So their command center now built by us. So we do an entire map of Singapore. Then all these are their 40 something sites that they are monitoring. Right. All the data all integrated. But this is an app, this is a command center. All our projects are almost similar. One digital twin map of any facility, all the sites that are monitoring from city view to street view to indoor view. And POLYTRON 1, the AI software that manages all our camera, your camera, conventional camera, 360 camera, and the PC software. So this will be launching. So every sensor, every TV, every data points are all connected. Virtual Patrol on the GAS app, they have a Virtual Patrol app. And I show you ATOS command.
Rare chart sizes.
I only seen it on the
So last time the command center is like that one, many years ago. Right? Then we went in, we got our the launch up, then I went in, we built the command center. Right? The desktop also.
You're using it for key
Then Alpha Fox now group CEO of Integrated Services. You know him very well.
No, I mean this was when he was with ATOS.
We are the one that built this terminal. So okay. The Hong Kong one is what I showed you. So our idea is all these drones and dogs and fixed camera, they are actually our camera. Mobile and walking, fixed and mobile. All tied to, it's like a CCTV network of cameras. Some are walking, some are fixed. And VA I can program, right? Start it in front of my desktop, send it over the air, over 5G, deploy to my robot dog. Today I want you to watch for this, tomorrow I want you to watch for that. Streaming 4K, 8K video back to your command center. Compressed via 5G, velocity compression. This is the idea. When something happens, you know what is going on. Zoom down to the ground, see what is happening. Send the neighbor, the closest dot you will see, record and everything. But you might not have camera spot. Then if something happens, maybe send the drone there to do recording. And all these cameras mounted on the police car is not for show, because the video that is captured during the event, go back to AI to summarize its report. So the Hong Kong Police Commissioner now they came to our medical booth So he's also inviting us to go back in August to talk about this. So we are now doing a POC for that. So the POC we are solving is how to take our robot dog, our camera and our AI box 5G and compression, put it into the robot dog. The robot dog can be anything.
Maybe using your software to navigate.
Yeah, software to navigate, software to do VA, software to stream video back to command center. It is like a mobile CCTV. It's a walking CCTV. Okay, then we are now very active in Saudi. Later I'll show you all our projects in Saudi. Ministry of Sport, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Interior. We have 7 ministry projects there. So we work with STC. STC is Saudi National Telco. They are also going to be our second round investor. Programming all the VA is just talking to my camera. So I'll show you the Saudi project. One of the project was the school, Ministry of Education. Okay, maybe not the school. I'll show you Riyadh, Red Sea Resort. So we use satellite. We map out the entire Red Sea Resort for Ministry of Tourism. Now they want to attract more people to come after the war. So they have built a beautiful resort. So we digital twinning, and then we are integrating GIS, integrating crowd control software, traffic simulation software from PTV, Insight, and all these mass motion. So we help them plan traffic, plan crowd, and then we create a digital twin command center for them. Yeah, we're creating this command center. Fast forward. So literally, you can from top view zoom down to the ground to see any officers everywhere. And that's not all. We are also going to the undersea. So this is above sea, right? And
Is
for monitoring coral, right? So you see, they have very big, very clear water. We put camera underneath. Literally there. So this will be the first undersea 4K 4D virtual tour. Right. So how we do it? We put a camera. So Ministry of Education. Ministry of Education. This is a 16,000 school. Each school to connect to 56 camera. 26 are normal camera. 30 are our camera. And the AI box will be this. Every school will have AI box. Then the server is a district with a bigger box.
When systems are siloed, intelligence is fragmented, and response is delayed. What if every school
So
could be
again,
seen,
command center,
understood, and managed through a single integrated operation?
Then on the ground, you see, we use students to map the area. These are IT students. So one day he can finish 20 schools. Walking and taking video. So once you create a map, it's also good for future reparation work, renovation work, or maybe counter-terrorism exercise. You have a map of the
It's
whole area.
AI that understands context, behavior, and space. Built specifically for schools. Unlike human operators who need breaks and shift changes, the system runs 24/7 without fatigue, continuously watching over campuses, student and staff safety. Critical areas like entrances,
This is AI
corridors,
virtual
labs,
control. It's not me clicking the mouse. AI control the ground by itself.
reducing blind
And then AI
windows where
detecting-
incidents can slip through.
These are the
An
tasks
anomaly has been detected, indicating
given to the
inattentive
AI.
behavior at the reception desk.
And because it's software, It scales across thousands of schools at once without hiring thousands of additional personnel.
So as a minister, he can literally zoom around the city,
This is unified
walk
through a
around.
digital twin of the education ecosystem.
Ministry of Sports. Recent Asian Cup 10 stadium booster twin map connect to milestone, existing BMS milestone, and all the Bosch camera, different camera, Honeywell, BMS, Johnson Control BMS, and create a large number. Again, every one of projects are all similar like that. And then they can do virtual control. With our POLYTRON one, we bring the video analytics for them.
This one also the food hygiene one.
Yeah.
Someone from
Okay, food hygiene. So recently also Ministry of Momran. Okay, your coffee order from district.
Come behind your one coffee. Right. Enough for coffee already.
So this is Medina, Mecca. There are a lot of food kitchen, 5,000 of them. So we see, we put our camera there to replace the one direction camera. Then we program our AI by just talking to my AI, talking to my camera, and then we start doing all the analytics and detection. Then the minister can log in the dashboard to see VMS like this, right? All the violation every day, all the report. Plus, you see, this is no mask, no glove, and these are no mask violation. And then this guy eating food with bare hand. And the moment he passes the food, we call him eating. So this was tested now in Saudi Arabia. And then if the minister wants to go in to visit the restaurant, just go into a 4D mode. And then for training purposes, our digital will be very good for training because we don't need to send the guy there. We can quickly walk and take video and create a 4D map like this, and then provide training course material. Put on the VR goggles or put on the. So then all these objects we can also scan and we put it into a. So there are many applications. Okay, let me show you the live demo. Okay. Can you demo your stuff? Grab. So I'll show you how we program it. Oh, okay, show you. So anybody can create this kind of 4D map. Now let's go to your demo. 1K. So now I'm making my camera agentic. So to have agent, I need to have memory, I need to have model. So I'm connecting a model to my camera and connecting a memory to my camera. So, and I connect my camera to a video stream. So my agent to a video stream. So this agent is monitoring maybe hundreds of cameras by making it autonomous, so it can make decisions on its own. So it has reasoning, thinking power. So right now I connect a video stream, I connect a VA called garbage detection. If we detect trash on the floor, it will actually make a phone call to my supervisor, sound an alarm, call the vacuum cleaner to do cleaning, get the robot to come and do inspection. All these autonomous. So once you program this, you can imagine doing it for all your Changi Airport. You have many robot cleaner, right? And you have many people, supervisor with a phone, right? Then you can imagine this thing could be expanded into that kind of scale. Now let me throw some trash on the floor.
This is what the operator will use, right?
Yes. The drag and drop workflow. And now execute. Now okay. So the camera is not just watching anymore. It's also watching, being alerted and thinking, oh, garbage collected.
Camera agent has detected trash on the floor.
Detected trash on the floor.
Camera agent sending instructions to vacuum cleaner
So
agent
camera
to
agent
clean
now
up.
send the instruction to vacuum cleaner to come and do cleaning. Then camera agent also telling the robot dog to come and do inspection. Because the robot dog has a 360 camera. So then the video streaming. So this streaming 5G to your command center to show what the cleaning job has been done. All these coordinated, orchestrated by camera. So the camera is no longer just a passive recording device. It's no longer just a VA. It's actually a thinking robot. This is only on a small scale, but you can expand it to bigger scale. Let me show you the AI. Okay, so if you don't like to, you say you don't have time to learn another piece of VMS software, right? Then we have a WhatsApp and Telegram version. You can also chat to my VA via WhatsApp and Telegram. Right? So now, actually we didn't want to do a VMS because this space is so competitive, right? But I personally went down to Foxconn. I see the pain of creating VA. And the VA, most of the time I create, and require a lot of GPU power. Right? It depends on the data set that is trained. If your data set is not rich, not very enough, it really affects the quality of detection. So all these problems come to me. Then secondly, all these VMS and NVR, these are not, if you take out the box, this is not a CPU inside. It's actually a dedicated AC chip to do H.265 encoding, decoding. Right? They put a Ubuntu inside, they put a browser inside, they put some VA inside, it becomes a VMS. Right? So today we use this. When we start to connect all our 4K camera to this, the thing start to crash. It cannot handle so many pixels at the same time. So it's good for 1080p and stuff. Right? Then we came in with a solution. We don't build. We run on any CPU, any NPU, any TPU, any GPU. So we are as AI accelerator agnostic. Right? So why I run on CPU? This one CPU is a normal Intel box with NPU inside. Good enough for me. Because you are not going to have a NVIDIA GPU. Even if it's a 5090 card, it also costs you 10,000, 20,000. You're not going to have it at every site. So the best is, and all these sites, you buy these small little boxes. Because now our VA and AI also leverage on NPU and CPU. Intel Arc graphics, non-CUDA based. Right? So now, you can see from here, this is the VMS software. Look at all these. This is a 360 video camera on that. You can also connect this is the heat vision camera, right? That one is a fixed camera now. It's a heat vision camera. So now our camera is monitoring 360, but also you can see we are not just a flat video, we can go inside and walk around. Okay. Then I can come out and switch off the light. Right? what I show you down there can also be done. Because it's just a web view only. Then okay, if privacy is a concern, I turn on privacy mode. So I don't record any of the face. Then okay, now let's see outside and inside what's the effect. You can mount on top of a building anywhere. And later I'll show you some of the applications. So it will be both sides. Right. Now we go back to the camera. So the camera, we have all the NVR, recording schedule. These are standard ones. But then we also have alarm setting. This is where you add your VA. So to program geofencing, now it's a geofencing.
Geofencing deployed.
I show you how geofencing is created. It's not created by human.
Geofencing undeployed.
So we have a platform called Nano. That's been trained on all the SOTA video analytics, all the framework, all the different framework out there, POLYTRON, everything, TensorFlow. So to you to create a video analytics, you may be a very junior programmer or you are not even programming. You just need to draw the line, tell the, in whatever language, tell the thing what you want, and you start understanding your intent, start creating your PRD, start creating the source code, start training the model, start packaging them. All these now created by AI. So we are possibly the only company that built AI code assistant for video analytics. This is not AI code assistant for mobile app or whatever app. It's AI code assistant for video analytics. This will dramatically reduce your dependency on getting tech support when the customer wants a new VA.
So this is a software that can work with any existing CCTV.
Yes, any existing
agnostic. I saw the token there. So is it once you coded once it runs, or every time I use?
Yeah, every time you use it, consume token. These are new business, token business. We're going to sell.
So we have to pay.
But now we have to figure out how we're going to charge. But we put it in the cloud, right? And now I step away. That means the code is working. Okay, now if you don't want this, you want a simpler one, okay. If you don't want this, you want my boss asked me to create a new VA on the spot, man. So I give you a ad detection here. You just give a name to your VA, give an instruction to your VA, then you start.
How smart is that? Let's say can you do a live create detect person in blue color?
Yes, definitely. Later I show you. Like detect smoking, whatever, people falling, everything fire. This one was recently JTC. We're almost going to win already with another security agency. So they tested our fire and smoke in the broad daylight. We beat all of them. The second competition is 25 meters.
75.
The second competition is 75. Yeah. We are 100 meters. Right? In broad daylight. Big smoke, fire smoke. But they like our fact that their solution, the second competition, their solution, they use this kind of camera, they only 100 meter one direction. This is 100 meter all direction. Yours is 75 meter one direction. And we also tested in very tough environment like Malaysian mining, night time. This is mining.
So you're saying you can actually program the AI, right?
Yeah.
For any detection that you want, right? So can you actually right now on the spot make it detect me during this model?
Yes. Let's try this one first. He's already there. Right. You add a detection.
Deployed.
This is for smoking.
Yeah.
Someone is smoking.
Let's do another one. Sleep on the desk.
In the meeting deployed.
Never studied.
Deployed. Deployed.
So see, how does it know that what takes
Deployed.
something?
Someone is the
Curve or something?
Why could they? Maybe your eye sharp a bit.
My eyes small, not sharp.
Close more than 10 seconds, consider scan. I think it's about writing the algorithm, right? You can say close more than 10 seconds.
So you can be very specific like what.
So the VA is capturing a video footage rather than a snap frame, right?
How come this one?
Yeah, done already. Settled.
undeployed. Deployed.
Let's try again. This one normally we have no problem with this. Okay, now let's try another one. Let's do a search. There's a search function there. Okay, this video, this camera can search for any behavior. So the action and behavior of any behavior.
This one don't show the CAG because they'll find us. So this one 看几之后卖好开。
It's like internal compliance.
Internal
HLD very painful.
correct. Why got bad call? Yeah, 6500.
I think they never change much.
So it's holding a mobile phone. Playing a mobile phone. Then you can have a timeline. All these all run on the small little box. So find all the clinic behavior. So you can also find a person wearing red clothes, wearing whatever later. 找穿不同衣服的人，背着背包的。对啊，现在只找这个。Red shirt guy wearing blue. Then this thing also has audio capability. You can listen to conversation. So let's do an audio search. So there's a microphone inside the camera. Our idea is to listen for people screaming, people shouting, or whatever. So there's a microphone, so I can search by audio. So people talking about Saudi. So this thing happened in the morning. Just now we were hosting the ambassador of Kuwait.
Sorry, can I use this box?
Saudi, Ministry of Education.
Sorry, can I use this box to do post-mortem investigation?
Yeah, the idea is
So I just plug into my current video feed.
Actually, a few months ago, we helped Hong Kong police to catch a criminal hiding inside the village. They pipe 480 cap video into this box, and then we do the search from all these archive of video and all these things.
Yeah, okay.
So Saudi. So one idea of selling this box is to sell for investigation work, to plug into the camera, hook up all your existing archive video. Now let's do one more test. Take a picture of you and search you inside. So take a picture of you. We never know you, never learn you, never learn about you. But if you want more powerful solution, you can go for the GPU one, the bigger box one. This one is up to you. So for this one box, enough to cover dozens of them. So now we can. Fast. You didn't box it up.
There's a red box.
Oh, sorry, sir.
It's more powerful than the traditional track and trace.
I want to ask you about
Dual trace until we get lost. We ourselves get lost.
Fuji was doing about the
Yeah,
next
now,
shit, that one.
When they trace until we get lost, we ourselves
We ourselves get lost.
And this is only a few $1,000 box.
that's quite many years back, right?
It's just like things move so fast.
I think now Dual, the thing also turn off. You'll find you'll trace.
Yeah, it moves so fast.
So let me show you also what are the
Come on, I'm going to airport together.
see.
Special, right?
This is we went to Thailand. We saw one company building this 4 camera plus audio plus microphone plus siren. So this thing cost 20,000. Then I show you. We are. See, we are especially good for this situation. And also metro station, so many cameras. And this thing has been tested. This is a Saudi. We're too late to bid. I think we also not qualified.
Just assemble the team.
So this we train our Saudi engineers. So every site, every school is 1 or 2 engineers deployed. And you see, every school is 1 or 2 box. If it's not 1 box, not enough, stack up another box. But this box costs so cheap. Day down, night down.
So what's the cost of this camera?
This camera, okay. So we need to. We range from $800 to $1,500.
So what's the difference between the range?
So this is the G1 model. This G1, G2, G3. Differ slightly in spec. So G4, but G4 is coming up soon. G4 has integrated NVR, 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte, 4 terabyte, the only gauge. So, but you ask me how to competitive with that. That kind of camera, that one over there, also costs $4,000, 4K. But they only look at one direction, E-vision. Then that one, hanging there, the big one.
The big one.
Near to the exit sign.
The round color.
Oh,
Oh, that one over there.
That one is
So,
also 360.
if you compare, let's say we put one camera here, we save you a couple of camera carrying costs. Actually, the cost is also very, very competitive. But if you can order more camera from me, the cost will even go down.
Right. You say it's the connected to battery.
Yeah.
But if we have a permanent power source, does it work?
Also permanent power source.
Yeah.
Then you see, we are also putting in CAG. This is SMRT. So we're doing full 4 analytics for you. Customer, how long they say, how long they queue, whatever. We do full 4 analytics. Then you see, outside, outdoor, monitoring traffic, right? On top of a lamppost, energy mill, right? On top of a coastal area. So if we train our engineer, train Saudi engineer, Most of them are this construction site. And these are software monitoring all their. Is on top of the lamppost. Is to the minister, demonstrating the minister. So digital thing of VR. Okay, any question?
Just based on the demo, right? The live you designed the Joe fencing, right? So every time I use that, every time I deploy, does it consume token, or is every time I design a new prompt then consume token?
And every time it's not a prompt. Actually, there's model to it.
Yeah.
So we train the model on the fly.
Okay.
We don't train the big like 3 billion, 7 billion, whatever, because our model only occupy, let's say, 0.5 gigabyte of RAM.
Okay.
So we train one model, we develop the source code. This one will consume a fixed number of tokens. But you buy from this platform, say you buy 1 million token, then your developer more than enough to use most of the use cases.
The token is consumed every time I create a new model, or every time
I create a new model.
Only when I create a new one. Questions?
There's so much analytics. Pretty sure we have also predictive analytics, right?
Predictive, I don't really have. Predictive is something that our partner like Sabana Jurong they will do. We only do the vision based. But it's been tested daytime, nighttime, in the desert area. Because nighttime, daytime, their temperature difference very big.
The robots that you are looking at, you all have live model already, or you're still at the working stage?
The small one.
The small one.
Yeah, we have live already.
Live already.
Yeah.
I mean ready. If I want to say press buttons, you can.
Yes. The robot is actually incident very similar to this. It's just a walking robot.
Terrain
AI box.
So far I saw it's all walking on a straight road, no slopes.
No problem.
Stairs.
That one is a standard Chinese dog that you make. These are now very terrain friendly. You can also put wheel.
Because previously we saw a demo, cannot climb.
Cannot climb. Staircase lah. Staircase is very hard.
Yeah. No, I mean slope.
Slope.
The slope there's also an issue.
I can show you robot dog.
Over time.
Show you this is the dog that. Actually, it's not our dog lah. You can buy from anywhere. We are not the dog seller. Yeah.
Last time I was playing the dog back in the 30s, I couldn't climb the staircase.
Slope also got issue, I think quite slow.
Okay. Later I'll show you the big part. Okay, this is the robot dog for safety compliance. You walk. Because we program the VA to tell you, once he detect all this, not wearing mask and not wearing helmet, he alert. Trigger. So you dynamically deploy the VA to the robot dog. So the robot dog can have different VA every day. It's not a fixed VA.
What's the battery duration for the?
It's 5 hours. But I'm cautious. I'm not a firm believer in robot dog, but the humanoid is even worse. So I at least your robot dog I test it with the Hong Kong police. Like the guy fall down on the flight. Really, because I program the robot dog alert me when someone is detect. So the VA of the robot dog is I'm taking the robot dog like my camera with my VA. I deploy a VA there, it becomes.
You already have an existing camera. What's the use of the dog?
Okay, very good question. Most of the camera are low resolution, only look at in front. This is omnidirectional. You keep behind, I also know who is it. So it's covering omnidirectional. So it's not just watching a space. Most of the robot dog they have is a small camera mounted on top of LiDAR, very limited view, only in front of you. Nothing.
So for example, I have your object. I already buy this camera because I have a robot dog and at least same.
But this is fixed. That is mobile. That can go to every area that you don't have coverage.
So
Maybe
I can
under table lah.
technically control the robot and go anywhere lah.
Yeah.
It's not inside the or must be inside the map.
Now we have a feature. We can tag the robot dog to follow a police officer. I go, he follow me. Anywhere I go, he can avoid obstacle, everything. Unfortunately, I don't have the demo here, but we are already working on that. And that demo is ready. So you are a physical guard. The robot dog is also your companion. He's also watching and monitoring. Then you are walking, he will follow you. You don't need to worry. You go anywhere, you walk the side. You also know how to avoid.
You know, our back service has the wheelchair together, our back service staff, and all the row of wheelchairs behind our photo.
Yeah.
We have that.
Our caution is in this car because this dog very intimidating, very big, right? He hit someone, he cringe. So we actually pioneered another one, smaller camera, smaller dog, higher resolution, same feature, smaller better.
But you don't sell the dog.
I don't sell the dog, so I ask someone to develop for me, so I sell his solution. Because I cannot do everything.
You can check himself.
This is so small. You can put view also, 5 hours. And then this is 3D printer. This one you can see. I can bring your material, dress it up. Very, very easy. And also very easy to customize. Today, robot dog, you must be very mature. All open source one.
Can the dog jump on the person?
Jump.
Why?
There's a software you can program. I can't remember the software. You can program to do all sorts of fighting you want. That one is an open source software.
Chase, maybe chase a sailor or what?
Door 5 open, door 4.
It's also a robot. Dress it up. I can see immediate users because this is captured in Thailand, one of the biggest SI, putting in all government buildings. Microphone, 4-direction camera, 20,000. With the computer, everything embedded, the box embedded.
Any plans to go to PwC for you?
Body worn camera.
So the body worn camera, now we are working on HDX for forensic. So with they are now using the glasses, so they walk around, take video, then they become 3D model, crime scene, accident scene.
Ongoing project, not ready. It's not a ready product yet, right?
It is almost ready. So it's the third POC already. So we are going to show them the result next week. One more thing. Okay, I'll show you. This one is a world builder. So you think, okay, this software, the patrol guard. So we also have a companion app for the patrol guard. So your patrol guard take this app, it's a browser app. They walk around, they take video or take image of the object of every checkpoint. Then we send it to AI to analyze it, to summarize into a report. But our major difference is our AI is not sent anywhere. It's not sent to the cloud, sent to ChatGPT, Gemini. It is the AI is locally in the browser.
So they just need to take the photo, don't need to type anything.
Don't need to type anything.
The AI will
summarize. But the AI is small enough. The AI is small enough to put inside the browser.
This is a ready product, right?
This is a ready product. Henderson Security is going to trial this.
Which type? I mean,
You have to ask Louis.
He
Mark, Dr. Mark, spoken to Mark.
I spoke to Mark and Jen.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need to say the specifics like what type of nature of it.
There's a few things.
This one looks interesting.
Then there's, you see, most of the time when you do this digital, everyone will tell you, you need an Unreal Engine, Unity engine. Ours run in the browser. The editing environment is also in the browser. Later we can go to it. So it's a browser-based digital twin. First you ingest satellite map of the whole of Singapore, right? This is a map, right? And AI compute the map, optimize the map for browser. For a Singapore map in the browser. Then you can start to tag and put all the hot link. 世界，准备你的 work. So this is what we are doing for forensic. Scan anything, then upload to your digital twin. Scan anywhere, upload to your digital twin. It becomes an editing and publishing platform. Then on the browser, you can also put object anywhere you want. All browser based. So you see, when you create a digital twin, you want to create a dashboard, right? So this dashboard is from Figma. You import Figma design document into my digital twin, and I create the HTML for you. Then later your job is to integrate all this data. That's web page. You don't even need us. Because we don't want to do any more project. We want to give you this platform, you go and do your digital twin. Later we show you the one to go live.
This one need to train the trainer one.
Very easy to use.
So far looks okay.
Right, let's go out and go to the page. Get ready the demo.
That's the idea. Right job.
Yeah.
But for every site you got,